Hey, that's me. What? You're not waiting for me? You made me drop my treats.
So we've thoroughly explored, well, I shouldn't say thoroughly explored, but we've spent a lot of our time van-lifing east of San Diego area, going up into the mountains or going over the mountains into the desert. That's been a lot of what we've done when, you know, when we're kind of staying in the San Diego area so I can stay close to my folks. So this is kind of interesting because we've never really looked at campgrounds that are in San Diego proper, and this one sort of is. It's actually in
Santee.
It's going to be in Santee, and yeah, it's sort of in our, you know, in what previously when we had a home was our backyard, and we didn't even know it was here. So yeah, it'll be interesting to check this out, see what it's like, and we'll give you an honest review. We took it to the dead end. Now we're turning around, and this is one of those many times that we're glad we don't drag a trailer. It'd be really hard. 3 bars.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. I always try to focus by touching the wrong thing. Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to stay in a good mood. Not necessarily doing the best job at it, huh? But my video, our last upload, is taking a really long time again. We're using my cell connection, my hotspot, and yeah, it was much faster when it started, and now it's just crawling. So I don't know when this is going to be uploaded for today. Been sitting there at 58 for a long time. There's just some things you can't control. Now we're gonna be going into a campsite soon, but it doesn't open for another 12 minutes or so. So I just made Dick a sandwich, and I made myself a salad, and I'm gonna put some of my favorite Japanese dressing on it. Yum. Okay, now we gotta set up Starlink or check out my signal and see if we can get this video done.
Get it uploaded.
And we need to take more video about today. This is gonna be like, this episode that I'm talking on right now is gonna be like 5 minutes long. That's like all we have.
Nothing wrong with it.
It is what it is. I mean, Vlogmas, nobody ever said it has to be longer than 5 minutes, except me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you keep saying that when you do it.
But it doesn't have to be.
Nope.
We'll see. Okay. Oh, I dropped the pamphlet.
Oops.
Beds are a disaster because we were keeping the laptop under there to be safe. But now the laptop can be out on the table or the counter, so we can put our environment back together. I don't think I'm a control freak. I think Dick thinks I'm a control freak.
Well, the funny thing that popped in my head was when you said you don't think you're a control freak. I was going to say, well, control freaks usually don't.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh. Ouch.
Pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Oh, pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. He's a funny guy, that one. I'm not a control freak. Or am I? Guess what time it is? It's time to go for a walk. It is, I promise.
Is it walk time?
It is. It's walk time. It's apparently not walk time. It's sniff time.
It's smelling things.
Well, that's what we like to see, right?
I love showers.
The golden flowers on this pleasant smelling plant brighten up the fall landscape. Look, leaves are green on top with light silver undersides. Observe insect galls on leaves. I don't know, maybe we have to learn something. They're numbered. That's not just decorative. That's conservation-ish. Conservation-y. Conservative?
None of the above.
You can kind of see a little bit of the water down there at the base of the reeds. But from this side it kind of looks a bit swampy. At least this time of year. Well, shoot. We didn't want to take that bridge anyway. And regulations. Wait, you mean you don't want to go swimming in that?
No.
This doesn't really look like much of a trail.
Maybe the bridge is required.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's walk back. Good girl. Mwah. I just love that they let her on the trails. Look how blue the sky is. Oh, gotta catch up. That's a really pretty tree. And you can see the neighborhoods and hear the roads. We're very close to San Diego proper. Touch the soft, fuzzy undersides of leaves and cool bark. Cool bark. It says to touch this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. California sycamore. Oh, that's pretty. We found the lake, cutie.
Yeah.
There's so many birds. Abby, it's so mysterious in there. You don't want to go in there. You'd be really wet. You'd hate it. You think you want it, but you don't. You're really close. So many smells, huh? Well, I wasn't planning to do a voiceover for this video, but this history was just too interesting, so I gotta share. This is the first historic sign that we saw, and I'll let you pause it here if you want to read it in their words. But basically what they talk about is the fact that first in the 1960s into the 70s, it was mined for gravel and sand, and that essentially created the shape of the lake the way it is. But once it was all mined out, they sold the property back to the city, and then the city went into a partnership with a group called Seniors in Action, and I love this, but they wanted to create a fishing program for seniors. It was spearheaded by a lady named Mary Hollins, and so it became the Hollins Lake Fish Farm and later the Hollins Lake Recreational Facility. And that's what it was into the 80s until it became part of Mission Trails Regional Park and Kumeyaay Lake like it is now. So that history was only since the 1960s. We saw this sign which taught us that before that, this whole area was part of Camp Elliott, which was a huge training facility in San Diego for World War II. In fact, apparently it is possible there could still be unexploded shells here. So not only should you keep out of the area because there is sensitive habitat, but also because it could be dangerous. Okay, well, I'm glad we stayed on the trail. That's pretty interesting, right? I mean, I've lived in San Diego for most of my life and I didn't know any of this. Look, he's got a mushroom bit that makes a nose. For you.
Thanks.
I'll try a bite of the mashed potatoes and meat. I say meat, it is chicken. That's very comfort food. And a little bit of this cucumber salad. Very nice.
It tastes really good.
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're in Kumeyaay Lake Campground, and I slept really good. I didn't turn on my phone in the middle of the night, and I didn't get up at 5 to work. It's after 7.
What?
I know. And I'm not going to work right this second. This is going to be a shorter video. It just is what it is. sometimes we don't have a whole 20 minutes of interesting things to show you. Yeah, for the video that you just saw, that we're at the end of probably. I don't know, time is weird, but we had a hike, and we had a meal, a little bit of driving. Not much.
Yeah.
But the hike should be pretty. And you can see what this campground looks like. I mean, by now, you will have seen what this campground looks like. But, I don't know, I planted a bunch of flowers yesterday on Dick's Island, so I need to do some maintenance. Good morning, Isabel.
My name's not Isabel.
Good morning, sunshine. And good morning, sweet baby. Evers. She's got a little bit of steam in front of her nose on that window. What's out there? What is it?
You have dark eyes. Yes, you do. You're so stinky. Oh, hello. No, sweetie. You just want attention. What are you doing? What do you think? What do you think it is? What do you think? Oh, she's a good girl. I'm moving so slowly this morning. It was nice and cozy.
Yeah, it's been really cozy, but it's going to be a busy day of editing today. Behind the curtain, nobody wants to hear that. Vlogmas just happens. I'm not going to bitch about it, and I'm not going to give up doing this.
You.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When our views are in the tens, thank you to the 20, 50 of you that have watched these. I actually really do appreciate you. It's kind of weird. YouTube is such a like some of our early videos some of our videos where we do van tours, we know are more popular, and those have, thousands of views, which is great. Whereas, these daily life things or our travels, we're lucky if they get to be more than 100. And yeah, it's kind of interesting to try and figure out what it is people want to see. But meanwhile, we're trying to stay true to ourselves. I mean, we really don't have a choice. We are ourselves. But yeah, the thought was that Vlogmas would give us an opportunity to really hone the editing process and get closer to a real-time upload, which is what I think I prefer to watch, so I want to do that myself. It's also been good at making me make decisions faster. It's been good for trying to make better video, trying to, seeing issues and trying to fix them later. And I feel like by the time this is done, our channel's going to get better. But it would be really nice if we could also grow it in the process. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to keep on going, though. So today we're in the San Diego area, which is close to my folks. So we're probably going to spend some time with them. 2 years ago, we went we went camping for Christmas with my folks. And we decided that since it's just the 4 of us, we're probably going to do that again this year. And that means we need to decorate their trailer. So I will bring you along as we do that, probably. And that'll be fun. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and we'll touch base with you later on today in San Diego. Mwah. All right. Not a bad stop if you're in the San Diego area and you want to actually camp. Bye. There's 7. What do you think, Abby? Choo-choo.
What does it taste like?
Breakfast.